I was just wondering that. I know it's not a win, but in its own way, is a result like that from a coach's perspective, almost as pleasing as a win when you look at the challenge that you face today.
Yeah, absolutely. I had a bit the same thought. Would it feel like the same, like if we played 11 against 11 and we concede maybe the penalty in the very last minute, you maybe feel super disappointed and that you lost 2 points in the very last minute. If this happens in the 90th and not in the 45th minute. It's strange, but it is like this. The task, the challenge was suddenly so high. And don't get me wrong, it's in general, it's one of the toughest challenges that you can have to play at Anfield. That it feels now so good, and it feels genuinely for the players good, because they are super tired and they felt that they can. And they did it, actually. This is what I love. You can talk about it at halftime and you can promise yourself, but then you have to do it, and you have to survive difficult situations, pressure, and all the runs and all the attacking confidence from Liverpool you have to absorb, and you have to then get braver and braver to escape the pressure from time to time. You know, we put in Thiago as his first game since Copa America, and then he needs to play with 10 men at Anfield. And you could see that after 10, 15 minutes, he got stronger and stronger and had a huge impact. Mateo Kovacic was fantastic. And yeah, you're right. It felt very, very good. And I was praying the last 3 minutes the last 3, 4, 5 minutes that we actually take the result and take this point and have this clean sheet and this experience together, that we can survive situations like this. Is a very good feeling. And from now on, we have to keep on going again.
Adam Newson.
Hi, Thomas. I just wanted to ask, with the likes of Ben Chilwell and Callum Hudson-Odoi, Thiago Silva not having played many minutes this season, are you planning on giving them some game time in over the sort of international break to try and give them minutes? I mean, how are you going to handle that, because they haven't played minutes yet?
No, for Ben Chilwell, it's very easy. He came with the latest group, and when he arrived, Marcos Alonso had already 5 weeks in his legs, and played the first competitive matches, did a fantastic preseason. He was simply way more ready physically, which was very naturally, because he did every single training session with us, and then he did fantastic in the games. And we played a Super Cup final and 3 times Premier League. We have only 3 changes. This is the biggest problem, and this is a huge disadvantage in European competition. I can tell you, for any English team, we play the toughest league in the world, and we have only 3 changes. So having to deal with so many different physical situations with the players coming late, you cannot say after 60 minutes, hey, Ben, I give you now 30 minutes to start the game. You cannot simply say, okay, let's try with Thiago how long it goes. It's not possible. And the others, on the other hand, everybody else who was further in the preseason was very, very strong. And this is the only reason. But look how Thiago played today. This was excellent. I could feel that he is absolutely ready. In the last week, he made a huge step. I know him since long time now. He made a huge step. Chile needed his time in training to adapt to all the intensity. He is ready now, but was not the moment now to push him into the cold water. And Callum is more or less same situation. He was long with us. He had his chances. He needs to fight for it, wait for it. And Timo normally was a brilliant opportunity to bring Timo and maybe Hakim together for the last 20 minutes. But how? If you need to do 2 changes at halftime, you're simply... And you simply cannot, and it's a bit sad, because you have so many tactical opportunities if you have 5 changes, and I don't sometimes understand the arguments from the little teams that this is a huge disadvantage, because I was also coached long time from a little team, and I would have loved it to have five players available. I would have maybe made them run 16 kilometers everybody against the top teams. And I think it's a huge disadvantage in general in Europe, but Why do I complain now? We cannot change it anytime. But it is more or less the easiest explanation for your answer. Where are Ben Chilwell and Thiago and Callum and Hakim and so on? We have to consider that we cannot change everybody.
Last question, very quick one, James Robson.
Hi, Thomas. In the circumstances that you got that result, one of the hardest venues in world football, everything going against you, what do you think that says as a message in terms of your title credentials, but also to title challenges? What do you think it says to them?
We have high demands to all of us, and we have a long season to play. And in Premier League, you can only play if you're a reliable team, if you're a strong group, if you have the spirit to overcome difficulties and obstacles. And experiences like this, like you said, is maybe the toughest question that you can get asked in world football. At Liverpool, 1 man down for 45 and defending with a cop in your back. It says that in the moment we have what it takes. We have the spirit. It says that we have to take care about it. And it says that we are on a good way. Nothing more, nothing less. We are happy with the result. We are happy with the way we played the 3 matches. We have still stuff to improve. Absolutely. But the most important, and that was the key factor in last half a year, was the atmosphere, was the spirit, was that we played like brothers and that we could rely on each other. And that was the case in the first 3 matches. Today, this was the proof that we deserved also a little bit of luck to overcome some difficult situations. And from here on, we need to go, because this is exactly when I tell you that we have to take care about the process, then I mean exactly this. We have to take care about the spirit and play again the next match, because it's a long way to go.
Okay, that's it. Thanks.